Doug, congratulations on what's been a superb career at Doncaster Knights as we go into the new season, and the strange season that it's been. We've announced that you're stepping back from your playing duties. Could I get your reflections as we make this announcement today?
I spoke to a few past players when I decided to hang up the boots, and that had a mixed response, to be honest. They said, some of them said continue on, some of them said you'll know if it's the right time, but I've always been all in with it, and I want to be able to give it everything, and with the new squad this year and how much I have to do strength and conditioning wise, I mean, if there wasn't the talent that we've got, I might consider it differently, but I really want to focus my attentions, because I feel like that's the best thing for the squad. I'm going to really miss playing because it's been my life for so long, but at some point I knew this time was going to come, and during the time I felt a bit gutted that I wasn't going to be able to run out on the pitch with my kids, but I think a lot of people are losing a lot of things at this time, and I just feel lucky for the time that I've had already.
You have seen plenty happen at this club, as you said. You've had some good times. What stand out as particular highlights from your career here at Castle Park?
There's so many different things, so many games we've played in that have been really good games, and things that we've won in the last minute, and great times. And obviously when we were very successful that season, that was a real standout time for me. And I think the main thing you realise when you play for so long is that it's the people that are involved. So when you play with people for so long, you just create bonds, and it's like how could you put it, you can always just meet up with them, have a beer at any time, and you just sort of know, and the club moves on, but these people you've made bonds for life, so probably that.
What changes have you seen since you arrived over here a decade ago in Doncaster?
Well, when I arrived, we signed pretty much a new team, a lot of players from the league, and it was a pretty young team, pretty similar to what we've got this year actually, and we had big ambitions, and we've been up, we've been down, we've redone that team 3 or 4 times since I've been here, but I think every year it's been added to, and the club's just grown and grown, and I think now we're seeing a time where we've got some real quality players coming in, and it's similar to when I started and to when they rebuilt the squad before. When I came, there was an academy here, there was lots of things pushing on for the future, lots of plans, and I feel like this has restarted again, and the stuff that are done by the former players, the coaching staff, they're all hungry and ready to achieve things again, and I think we've got a real bright future ahead, and everything that's put in place is going to propel us forward. I remember playing here when there was no stand, and it's just built and built and built every year. We've had ups and downs, but I think our progression's clear to see, and I think we've progressed to become the best side in Yorkshire and one of the best sides in the second tier of the leagues.
On a personal note, you've had some immense success at this club, and you're going to be hanging up your boots as the club's highest ever point scorer from league professional age. That's got to be something that you're really, really proud of. Yeah,
I am proud of that. I didn't come here as a goal kicker for a start. Obviously came off a successful season from a previous club, and I came in, and I signed a 2-year contract and probably didn't know what was going to happen after that, but I just kept working to improve. My aims have changed over the years, but I just kept working to improve, and I think probably it makes me proud because it shows that I've got some resilience, really, because there's been times where I've been up and down, injured, sitting in hospital beds, and it just shows us some resilience to come back from it. And when you've been at the club this long, you get written off more times, and you have to come back. So I've seen so many players quit, so I think that's what I'm most proud of.
Dougie, would you like to say that whilst you're stepping back from playing duty, you're still going to be very much a big part of everything we do here at Doncaster Knights, as you are now the head strength and conditioning coach, and how in that role are the players looking? As you mentioned, it is a brand new squad, you've got young lads in, and you've added into that the complications of 2020-21 with the pandemic and everything else. How's your role going, and how are the lads looking as we build into that first match of the season?
I'm actually really enjoying the role. The time off of COVID gave me a chance to focus on it and get my head around not playing. And the players that have come in, the response that we've got is one of the best squads that I've worked with from a strength and conditioning point of view. There's lots of young players, and they're all really looking to push on, and all the coaches are on board with it too. So we're really looking to push forward. The strength and conditioning wise, we've also had lots of challenges, but I've actually really enjoyed it from a point of view that I've done the role now. This is my 10th year, and this is a very unusual year. And I've spoken to coaches all over, different players, different Premiership clubs, and we've put together a really good strength and conditioning programme, and along with a good rugby programme to bring the players on. I think that these players remind me, as I said before, they remind me of the squad that we signed years ago, and then the second time we rebuilt the squad when we were in National 1, it reminds me of the hunger that they had, and hopefully they can go on to be successful as we were.
Sure, you mentioned obviously you arrived here over 10 years ago on a 2-year contract, and you didn't know what your career was going to hold. You're now, of course, based in Doncaster, you've got a wife and a family here. Is there anything that you'd like to say to the fans for the last 10 years as we go into this 2021 season?
Well, the fans have been great over the years. We all see the similar faces at away games down in Cornwall or wherever we go, even across in Ireland or when we've been away with us. And I just think the support's fantastic. I think we're very lucky to have the support that we do. And also just at home games, when you walk down, whether you win or lose, walking the gauntlet on home games is good because it's just thanks really for the expectations that you have every week. It drives you as a player, and just keep coming down and watching. And to the biggest thing about Doncaster is all the young players that come along. It's great to have them down at games and ball boying and doing all stuff like that. So it's got a real family atmosphere, which we need to continue. And I think we've got a great balance with that between the professional sides and the lower sides. I'd like to say a special thank you to my wife Kay. She's always been there for me. She's kept me focused and made sure my home life is great so that I can perform as well as I can at the weekend. She's been there for me when I've been down and out and injured, and helped me with the rehab, and kept me focused on what's important, and given me a kick up the arse when I needed it. And she's been great over the last 7 years and come to every game and supported me. So big thank you to Kay.